Well, this is me with a self-contained solar-powered Tesla in the middle of nowhere, the panhandle of Texas, on my way to LA to complete the first solar-powered Cannonball run. Leaving from the Red Ball Garage in New York City to the Portofino Hotel in LA with only what I can carry in the back of my car. 64 lightweight solar panels, an inverter big enough to power a small home, tent and camping supplies, food and water, with only a few roadrunners for entertainment. Time to ride off into the sunset. Yeah, I know the car's dirty. I got a crack in the windshield, but at least I'm leaving on a full charge. This will be my 11th stop of the trip. This is going to be a little challenging. It's only 288 miles, but it's getting kind of late in the year. This is the 17th of November, and the sun is getting lower in the sky, and my charging opportunities aren't really that great. I'm going from Texas to the Sunset Motel in Moriarty, New Mexico. It's only 288 miles, but I've got a few things working against me. First is elevation change. I'm going from 3,000 feet to up to 7,000 feet before I get a little downhill. That combined with the temperatures, although it's 70 now, it's going to get down to 30 at night. So I'm contending with low temperatures in an electric car, which sap a lot of the power, and going up in elevation. I've kind of shifted my strategy a little bit to leave as soon as I can, right after the car's charged. So I've got all that heat retained in the battery, and I want to preserve that as long as I can. It really helps me keep the system warmed up. It does cool off as I go, and I start paying for it towards the end. All right, I'm in Moriarty, New Mexico at the municipal airport. Time to give the Tesla what the Tesla craves. It's been bugging me here. I think I got in at negative 1%, and then I boosted it with my auxiliary battery to 3%, and then it drained over the night because it got down to 20 degrees. And then I got in here at the airport at negative point something percent, and it's got the little snowflake on it, and it's giving me a bunch of hassle about charging. Okay, the Tesla is at 0%. It says I arrived here at negative 0.4%. Had a short distance to go from the hotel, and it's been bugging me about charging, not to leave it low. It's got the little snowflake. It was 20 degrees this morning, so it definitely wants some juice. And I got half the array set up. So while I'm setting up the other half of the array, I got this one wired in so I can start charging. My auxiliary battery here is at 19%, and I'm generating almost 2 kilowatts, so it is time to plug in the Tesla and let it charge. Oh, I better turn down the charge rate. Otherwise, it'll trip the inverter. It'll jump right to, 32 amps. Okay, with half the array up, we'll just do 10 amps. We'll see how that does. All right, Tesla. Don't worry, I got you. Are you on? What the heck? All right, is it going to start charging? Ready to charge. No, it's not charging. What the heck? Oh, I know. It's my auxiliary battery. Isn't high enough to let it start charging. So let me just adjust a parameter real quick and get it going. Okay, that's just for now, just to get it charging. I'll bump up those parameters later, but I just want to get something into the car. Okay, I heard a click. When it starts sending to the light bulb, that means it's charging. There it goes, it's charging. 2.23, so it's drawing a little from the battery. I might drop that down a little bit so it doesn't drain the battery. But the sun is coming up, so I'm just going to get more and more power. probably cruising about, I don't know, 16 miles an hour. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of a safe speed. Going 16. They got these speed bumps here. Kind of slow down a little bit for that. And here we are coming up on Route 66. Historic Route 66. We got I-40 that way. I gotta go this way. Got a nice little shoulder here. This works out pretty good. Cruising during the sunset to the Sunset Motel. How fitting is that? Sunset Motel. I'm home for the night. Get off here. And you may recognize this place from a few movies. Let's see, Hell or High Water. They filmed part of that here. There's a bunch of other movies they filmed here. In fact, in Hell or High Water, they're sitting right here in front of my room. And then also on Netflix is End of the Road. That was also filmed here. Here I am at the historic Sunset Motel in Moriarty, New Mexico. I think only in a high desert like this can you enjoy a nice sunrise when it's 28 degrees outside and not feel cold at all. Feels good. A little sunny, well good. You may be wondering, how do I get around? Okay, it's time to go check on the car. I'll leave the hotel here and head to the airport. I think it's about 3 miles. It might be getting kind of windy. I got the tailwind here, maybe 20 miles an hour, so it might not be too noisy. We'll see what people think of a one wheel. They're usually either upset at it or they think it's cool. So I either get a middle finger or a thumbs up. All right. Back on the road here. I wonder if this will sound better if I plug my microphone in while I'm riding here. In fact, I wonder if it, oh yeah, it says recording through USB mic. All right, it's probably less wind noise, but I'm sure I look totally ridiculous here, holding my phone up with a microphone as I drive around. I'm gonna stop here because I forget which way I need to go. Hold on. All right, I am on my way to the airport to go check on the car. It's been kind of windy today. I think 30-mile-an-hour gusts. The panel should be okay, but I just got to go check on it, make sure everything's okay. I've been remotely monitoring all the power and parameters on my phone, but I needed physical eyes on it. I could use Sentry mode on the car and just turn the cameras on, but I've got that all disabled because that does use up quite a bit of juice. So yeah, so I'm heading out there to check it out, and it's a nice day, a little cloudy, but should be good. Okay, here's the airport. We're coming up. Let's let's see what people think of me holding this microphone, looking ridiculous. Oh, that's the airport manager right there, Bob. He just waved to me. All right, here we are, Moriarty Municipal Airport. This is my charging location, known for gliders. All kinds of world records, I think, have been set out here. You get excellent thermals. You've got this dry desert, high altitude, arid area. Lots of good opportunities for thermals to generate and lift up the aircraft. Just kind of cruising along. I don't know if I have anything to really talk about. Oh, it looks like I might have a few people coming out tomorrow to check out the setup. Looks like some of the people maybe from the Tesla Owners Club in Albuquerque might be coming out. I got another person emailed me, they all be coming out. So I think I'll be, let's see, I'll get out here maybe 10 or 11 in the morning, wait a few hours, let the car finish charging up. I don't know exactly when I'll be at 100%. It was kind of cloudy today, so I missed out on what would normally be a really good day of charging. But tomorrow's supposed to be full sun, so I should be able to pick up whatever I didn't get today and then hit the road. Okay, here we are, arriving at the airport. Glider rides. And we are going this way. I think this building here is pretty historic. They used to have radio stations along the way for pilots so that as they're carrying the mail back in the day across the country, they would have these stations they could communicate down to, get weather updates, and have a little landing strip in case they ran into emergency. They could always land. So they had these just spaced out so that they could always land at one if they have problems. And there's the Tesla charging away. I trust all the panels are still in their upright position. Here's the tarmac. Here is the pilot's lounge. And everything looks good. So we'll go just float over there and check it out. And a little bump here. Yeah, it's pretty windy. Really windy. The panels held up great. That's perfect. Yeah, they're just kind of fluttering a little bit. I don't see anything that really came undone. It's kind of late in the day. I know I'm putting my shadow on and I'm killing it, but they're not doing much right now. Beautiful day. Well, it's time to continue with the solar Cannonball run. I'm all packed up, got a good charge. I'm at the pilot's lounge here in Moriarty. Big thanks to Bob Hudson for letting me charge out here and use the lounge to chill out a little bit. Of course, I'm staying in a hotel 3 miles away and using the one wheel to get back and forth. And I am hitting the road. The wind looks favorable. It's not a strong headwind like it usually is heading out west. Although tomorrow's going to be rainy, so probably not going to charge real great tomorrow. And then the next day is windy, 20 mile an hour sustained, 40 mile an hour gusts. So we'll see how I handle the rain and the wind at the next stop. And hopefully I have cell phone connection. I might be off grid, we'll see. It's Bureau of Land Management, BLM. So it's open land, I'm free to use it for 14 days, but not any facilities. So I gotta go supply up at the grocery store and be ready for anything. Anyhow, talk to you later. Bye.